And it is official, ladies and gentlemen. We have won the Turkish SüperLig. Fenerbahçe are once again champions of Turkey for the first time in over a decade. For the first time in 11 years, we have officially dethroned Galatasaray. This is what we've been working for. We need one more point. One more point. One draw, not even a win, to secure our first league title here at Fenerbahçe. We face Kayserispor in the next game in the league, and we are merely a point away from winning Fenerbahçe their first league title in 11 years. We are in 2025, and their last league title came in the 2013-2014 season. That's how long it's been. That's how long the fans of this beautiful club have been starved. But we came here to change that, and we're only one game away from changing that. We have to win today. We are at home. It's going to be a party atmosphere. We don't just want to get the draw. We want to get all 3 points. We want to give the fans something to really cheer about. There's still work to be done this season. The league title is all but secured, but we have that big second leg coming up in the Turkish Cup. Second leg semi-final against Galatasaray away at Rams Park. That's going to be difficult. But we're getting a few questions here about Fred, a few questions here about Yüksek. That partnership has been gold. We have struck gold with those two guys in our midfield. They've been fit all season. They've been available. They have performed consistently at a high level, and that's why we are where we are. In terms of Filip Kostic, I'm already thinking of what to do next season because he's only on loan here at us. And he has a very high market value, which I doubt we're going to be able to afford what Juventus ask for him, but we'll deal with that next season. We are facing Kayserispor, like I said. They are also in the semi-finals of the Cup. They're facing a different team, and I believe they are leading. I forgot who they're facing though. So if we beat Galatasaray, we may end up facing them in the final as well. So this could be a bit of a preview for the Turkish Cup final, but there's a lot of what-ifs in that happening, so let's not think too far ahead. If you go to do this video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate that. We're at home. You can see how happy and just excited the fans are. It's a party atmosphere. We have expected this. These fans have been starved for a very long time, and they can carry on partying and feeling the good vibes. We just need to get the job done on the field. We need to remain focused. We need to remain professional. There's still a lot to do this season. We are en route to potentially do a double. Again, a lot of what ifs, a lot of there's one big stumbling block. You know, I was going to say a lot of stumbling blocks, but there's just one. It's Galatasaray, you know, in that second leg. But we'll get there eventually. We've absolutely smoked the league this season, man. We have run away with it. We have dominated. There are still a few games left in the league. We have the best home record, 14 wins, 2 draws, 0 defeats at home in the league. 0. It's been a fortress. It has been a fortress. Have not really dropped many points either, only dropping points in 2 games. So most teams usually come here and get beaten. And that's what we'll be looking to do to Kayserispor as well here today. You'll see Richarlison will be leading the line here with Yusuf En-Nesyri suspended. He may potentially miss out on the title celebration, but this is the team we're going with. We have Livakovic in goal, of course, at left back forever. Kostic alongside Suyuncu, Osterwald and Merkan at the back. We have Yüksek. We have Kavechi and Fred in the midfield. Szymanski is playing on the right, by the way. Hassan on the left, and Richarlison lead the line. Szymanski playing at right wing has looked very promising. I think he scored a hat-trick a few games ago. He's been involved quite a lot, actually, in terms of GA. So let's hope he continues with his good form in his new position, and maybe we'll be looking to keep him there heading into next season as well. Took a tackle there by Yüksek. He's been doing that all season. Feeds the ball into Richarlison there. He couldn't get away from his man. 18 minutes gone. A slow start to the game. Not much to really talk about. There's Yüksek again. He's so good at that. Just always finds himself in the right position. Always finds himself doing the right thing. for Markan. Calm on the ball. Finds Kavechi. Wide. Here's Levent Markan. All the way to the left there towards Kostic. Hassan is making the run. Kostic will find Hassan. Hassan has options. Hassan trying to take it on himself. Kayerispo proving to be a bit stubborn as we look to increase the intensity in the press. Oh, there is the pressing. There is Szymanski. Good interception by the Polish winger. Oh, what a finish as well. Pounced on them. Just the press there, just exerting ourselves on them. Forced them into a mistake. Szymanski with the interception, with the run, with the footwork. But the best part of all, the finish on the edge of the box into the side netting on that left foot. And the Polish attacker continues to perform in his new position. Why have I not been playing him there all season, by the way? Hey man, we live and we learn. Oh no, we better be learning from those mistakes. Let's not do any more of those. Livakovic alert. A few minutes from the interval. A corner for Kayerispo. We lead by 1. That's a dangerous cross, but we're making a bit of a meal out of it, but we're still making a meal out of it, and there's Dominic Livakovic. Yeah, he had to react. There were a lot of bodies in front of him there, maybe sort of a bit late, but the Croatian pulled off the save either way. There he is again. This time a much simpler save. Only a minute added on. We are going to go into the break leading here, only by 1 goal, but we'll definitely take it. I think we just need to get that second goal to make it comfortable, to make it secure, and to make sure we get the win, and to make sure we lift the league trophy by the end of the game. Do we lift it today, or do we lift it at the last home game? I'm not sure, but either way we're winning thanks to that fantastic finish by Szymanski. Here is Szymanski. Drifting inside, finding Hassan. Hassan from outside the box. Sick again. Szymanski to Richarlison. Oh, Richarlison, the Brazilian. Very physical on him. Can we pounce on them again? Can we press them again? Oh, Fred. Oh, Fred. Another chance to get it right this time. To Hassan. Hassan with the footwork. Hassan! Hassan! Just got away from him. The way he just bobs and weaves at times to find his way through very, very tight spaces. He's fantastic at that, the Egyptian. Too much of that. There's Hassan. Hassan. The tight angle. Oh, he found Markan all the way on the right. It's Kavechi. It is Kavechi. Venom on that strike. Saved. Let's make a change or two as we continue to pursue that second goal that will all but confirm the win and the league title for Fenerbahçe. Here we'll bring on regular one for Kostic over on the left, and we'll bring on Tadic for Kavechi, move Szymanski centrally. We'll take Tadic over to the right hand side. Zalewski will come on at right back, and Alan St. Maximin will come on for Hassan. Hassan, wholesale changes, all kinds of fresh legs on the field as we look to turn the screw on Kayerispo. Fantastic pressing again. This time with Alan saying, Maximine! Try to play it through the legs of the goalkeeper. Doesn't look like we're going to get that second goal. Maybe here. Tadic. To the keeper. No. If we do go through against Galatasaray and we face Kayserispor, then I really fancy our chances. Because the second half especially has been quite dominant, has been no real challenge from them. They have not troubled us at all, not in the slightest. We are going to bring on Edin Dzeko for his final run out. He will be retiring at the end of the season. He still is the club captain, although Fred wears the armband nowadays. That's mainly because Dzeko doesn't really play. We have faded him out at the beginning of the season. He was phenomenal. He was starting all kinds of games for us, but we are just putting him in there for the final run out to touch the field on the day that we win the league title. And it is official, ladies and gentlemen. We have won the Turkish SüperLig. Fenerbahçe are once again champions of Turkey for the first time in over a decade. For the first time in 11 years, we have officially dethroned Galatasaray. And let the celebrations commence. It's well deserved. It's well deserved. We are actually lifting the trophy here today. I wasn't sure whether we'd lift it today or on the last home game of the season. But there is no waiting. Federico, Fred, our captain, to lift the league title, to signify us as the best team in the land. And now it is undoubtable. There we are. We started off touch and go at the beginning of the season. It wasn't the best start to the season. You know, it was a bit shaky, but we really found our form. And once we found it, bro, we just kicked into gear and we just kept going and going and going and winning and winning. Didn't have the best European campaign, but as soon as that happened, we're like, fine. We got knocked out in the playoffs. That's cool. We fully focus domestically and we make sure we bring home the double. That's one in the bag. We face Galatasaray next. Can we make it to the Turkish Cup final? And can we make it a double in our first season here at Fenerbahçe? That is the goal, man. That is the goal. But let's give the players a moment to celebrate, a moment to enjoy this fantastic achievement. And we've been under pressure from the board as well, man, ever since getting knocked out in the Europa League. Let's just say we have not been in their best books, but I'm sure this will really satisfy them. This will really satisfy the fans especially. And I'm very happy with what we've been able to achieve here today. Listen, if you told me at the beginning of the season that we were going to win the league, that for me would have been enough. That for me would have been more than a successful season. I would have been happy with that. I would have taken that all day, every day. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But now, knowing that there's a potential to do more, knowing that we've only lost one game domestically, and that was against, was it Besiktas, I believe. That's the only team we've lost to. That's the only Turkish team we've lost to. So there is no team better than us right now. There is none. There is none. Currently the score is 1-1 against Galatasaray from the first leg. We really should have won that game, but we didn't. That's fine. But that's the last box to tick. That's the last objective for us to go out there and try to accomplish. Let's see if we can do that. Before that, do we face Adana Demirspor? This is the team we're going with. We're away from home. We're just going to quickly sim this because we have already secured the league title. We do want to keep the momentum going, so we're not playing the kids or just completely rotating, but there are some changes in there. Still more than a good enough team to get the win. We don't get the win. We get a loss. We lose against Adana Demirspor. A 1-0 loss, them scoring in the 81st minute. Nothing much happened. Looking at the breakdown there. Apart from us losing. I'll just chalk it down to us being drunk and having too much celebrations from the league title win. Let's put this behind us. And let's go out there and make sure we beat Galatasaray, shall we? Now, the Adana Demirspor goalkeeper was man of the match in that game, so I guess that kind of gives us an idea of how it went. But like I said, let's put that behind us and move on to the Galatasaray game where we go away to Rams Park. This is actually our first time at Rams Park. Believe it or not, we're halfway through May. We're like in the final 2 weeks or so of the season, and it's our first game at Rams Park. We actually have 2 games here in the space of a week, this time in the Cup and coming up in the league as well. It's 1-1 after the first leg where they equalized like the 90th minute. Really broke our hearts there, but we're still in the game. Kayserispor, you saw their lead in their game, so it looks like they'll be going into the final. If we go into the final, we just have to win this. We have to win this. We've already faced every single big team. Our path to the semi-final has been incredibly difficult. We had to face Istanbul Başakşehir, we have to face Trabzonspor, we had to face Beşiktaş. Bro, we faced every big team to get here. We have not had an easy path at all to get here, and now we face Galatasaray. We win this and we are most definitely deserving to lift that trophy. But this is the most difficult challenge domestically we could ever face. It definitely is. We faced them twice. The first time was incredibly difficult. We somehow escaped with a win. The second time, we were much better. We were the better team. I believe we got a red card. And towards the end, they equalized. And that's why it's currently 1-1. This is our third game against Galatasaray this season. We've won 1. We've drawn 1. Let's make sure we win this one. Victor Osimhen still at Galatasaray on loan from Napoli is the danger man, is the guy to look out for. He is the guy that may cause us the most issues and the most problems. But we kept him quiet last time. It can be done. Let's just come here, play our game, do our job. It doesn't matter what stadium we're playing in. We're just going to play our football. We're just going to prove that we are the best team in Turkey. We just dethroned them for the league title. Now it's time to knock them out of the cup as well. Okay, let's get that done, boys. Come on. This is the Gala team that we'll be facing. All kinds of quality throughout. You know, I'm not going to deny that they are the guys to knock off in Turkey. But now there's a new superpower in town. There's a new big dog in town, and this is our lineup. Livakovic, of course, in goal. Our back four remains the back four that's been holding it down for ages now. Kostic, Osterwalder, Suyuncu, and Merkan. We have Yukshik, Kaveci, Fred in the midfield, Szymanski, Hassan, and Yusuf En-Nesyri. Kick off. Let's get it. Yeah, we are looking energetic. Let's not forget that we just lost against Adana Demirspor, but like I said, that was a nothing game. The boys had one eye on this game, and one eye was still on the celebrations from winning the league title. Okay, that kind of happens. You see it sometimes when a team wins a league and they go on to lose their next meaningless game. It kind of happens. It's normal. But we look like we're on it today. We look like we are. It's looking crisp right now. It's Fred. Kostic to Hassan. Moving the ball beautifully. A heavy touch there from the Egyptian youngster. But that's okay. Oh, whoa, what a ball that is. Through! Cleared by Osterwald. Saved by Livakovic. Warning. That pass was ridiculous, mate. It's Mertens. Crossed in and we hit a one. All of a sudden, we're kind of on the back foot here. Started very well. But now goalkeepers making saves. I don't really like this, boys. Not really a fan. Let's ride this wave and get back on top. There is Ismail Yüksek. What a player. Ooh, if that went through, we were in there. Put a foot in, put a foot in, put a foot in! Oh! Just got away. Victor Osimhen, 1-0, Galatasaray in the 12th minute. Just slipped away there. Was it from Osterveld? Suyuncu tried the last ditch tackle. And he just beat Livakovic with power at the near post. We're a goal down, boys. Run up onto that loose ball there. Shake to Suyuncu, 25th minute of the game. We're a goal down. Oh, they're so tight on En-Nesyri. That's because they know, man, he doesn't have the best touch in the world. Szymanski. Just cleanly won it off him. The movement of this guys is really throwing us off. Boys, they are everywhere right now. Okay, I'm struggling. Struggling to figure out what exactly is the problem here. I have to save there from our goalkeeper. He's keeping us in the game right now. They are looking so dangerous on transitions, bro. Oh, mate. Let's not encourage them as well. We're just trying to calm things down a bit. There's a En-Nesyri. It's a Hassan. Back to the Moroccan. Kostic. It's tackled. 6 minutes from the break, okay. Things are a bit calm. But for now, because every time we lose the ball like here, they look dangerous. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. How do they have that much space? Victor Osimhen again, man. Victor Osimhen again. You know when you have the ball, but you don't feel secure. You feel like you're at danger with the ball at your feet. I'll be honest, for a second that's what I felt there. Like, we had the ball, but I was like, we're very vulnerable right now. Because these men keep winning the ball back, and each time they win it back, just 1-2 passes, and they're in. And Osimhen is not going to miss a lot of chances now, is he? Oh, here they come again, boys. They now have a 2-goal lead, not just on the night, but on aggregate as well. And if they get a third, then this is all but over, boys. This would be all but over. It is halftime. Wow. Okay. This is not what we expected. I haven't seen them this dangerous on counter-attacks ever. Ever. They're allowing us to have more of the ball, which is a bit different. And I have to be honest, we've been a bit outclassed here, boys. They are making us suffer and work for every little pass, every little chance. It's not easy right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Jiku, move Osterwolde over to left back. We need a bit more defensive security at the back there, because did you see the amount of space they just always get in transition? We'll move Kostic further up, and we want him a bit wide to try to put in crosses for En-Nesyri from a deeper position so that he doesn't necessarily have to beat his man. Osterwolde will be a bit more defensive so that we just try to cover ourselves in transitions, because bro, they are just in every single time. And we'll also allow our 2 wide players to push further up the pitch. So Szymanski will of course still be an inside forward, but we want Kostic to be an out and out winger to really hug that touchline and hopefully put in a few decent balls to trouble their defense. But we need a goal, and we need one as soon as possible. Oh, but here's a chance out of nothing. Yusuf Enis. Big moment in the game. Early in the half. Pull one back. Could never be our striker, and here's their striker. Oh, wow. Saved by Livakovic. They're still going to get chances, obviously. 30 minutes gone. We still need at least 2 goals to bring this back level. Let's try to see what we can do here. And Asiri will actually come off. We'll bring on Richarlison, see what the Brazilian can do for us. Yeah, an inexcusable miss by our Moroccan over there. Alan Saint-Maximin will also be on. Hopefully he can affect the game against slightly tired legs. It's not really how I expected this game to go, boys. Another save there by Livakovic. He's done more than his job here today. Erkan Saint-Maximin. Alan Saint-Maximin. Oh, wow. Can he get away? Can he get away? Looks like he can. Looks like he can. Looks like he can. Can he create something? Saint-Maximin? Oh, mate. The final pass was off. We need a goal ASAP, dude. Friend! Pass was there, bro, to the outside. Szymanski tackled. He just crumbles to the floor after he runs into a defender. Oh, there is Osimhen again. Osimhen causing us all kinds of problems as they work it centrally, and there is Dominic Livakovic once again saving us. Go on. What a tackle! What can you do about that one? 50 minutes remain. Opened up. They found space once again. Oh, there's Osimhen, and that's 3-0. Okay, we will be getting knocked out of the Turkish Cup here, boys. No double. Not happening, mate. Yeah. Victor Osimhen turning into the Nigerian nightmare himself here. And the dream is over, boys. The dream of the double is over, and that's basically the season over. Outclassed, outplayed. I can't even hate it. I have no words. 3-0 to Galatasaray, and we have been absolutely dominated at Rams Park. And they go on to prove that they are still the top contenders against us in this country. Galatasaray will be facing Kayserispor in the Turkish Cup final, and we won't be involved. And yeah, we face Galatasaray again, this time in the league, in the very next game, and we're going to sim this game because it's a dead, pointless game. Of course, we would ideally want to perform and win, but is the result really going to mean much? The one that mattered has just passed us by, and there you go. Of course, that's the one we win. Seems like it was a bit of a crazy game. A yellow card in the first minute. They got the first goal. Osimhen missed a penalty. Szymański equalized. Saint-Maximin actually gave us a lead. They got a red card. All kinds of subs. Fred made it 3-1 and Osimhen pulled one back in the 84th minute. And we win at Rams Park in the league. I guess that's good for the record books and everything. Szymański actually being man of the match in that game as well. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really mean much except for just bragging rights. That was actually our 50th game here at Fenerbahçe. We have 36 wins, we have 6 draws and 8 losses. So we have a 72% win rate here at Fenerbahçe, which is absolutely fantastic. By the way, this is our last game of the season. And that's the team we're going with. You'll see Richarlison is involved. Saint-Maximin will be involved. These will be their last games for Fenerbahçe. I think it'll also be Bakal's last game as well. I think we'll be looking to sell him next season because he doesn't really get that much game time just because of how we set up our team. Doesn't really fit our style. But this man will be going back to Tottenham Hotspur. But he will be going back there having scored in his last game for Fenerbahçe. Richarlison there doing a celebration for the final time here for us. He's been a good signing. He's been a very good signing, coming in January on loan to get some game time. He's contributed for us. He's come in, he's rotated well with NA providing competition up top. In terms of Filip Kostic, I still don't know. I would ideally like to keep him, but that's just going to depend on the budget we are given next season. We will of course be in the Champions League, so that's going to be very, very exciting. But that also means we're going to have to reinforce our team, like heavily as well. I hope we get a decent budget, man. I hope we get a decent budget. This man will be going back, is it to Al Hilal? Yeah, he's been disappointing in the second half of the season. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Since coming back from injury, he's not been the same player. Unfortunately, Saint-Maximin has not been the same player since then, but next season is exciting. It's very exciting in the Champions League. Hey man, what can we do? You know, we didn't really compete all that well in the Europa League. We finished in the top 24, got knocked out by Tottenham Hotspur in the playoff rounds, one of the favorites for the whole competition, which was just unlucky on our side. We'll go through like a season review in the next episode to see exactly what happened across other competitions, to get an idea of who we may be coming up against in the Champions League. And we'll also be going through pre-season and of course transfers, so make sure not to miss the next episode. That's very exciting. I already have an idea of a few transfers I kind of want to make, or at least positions that I'll be looking to reinforce. Of course, with this man who just absolutely finishes that brilliantly, he'll be going back, so we'll be looking at another striker potentially. You know, we'll be looking to replace Maximin as he goes out. We'll be looking to either get Kostic or replace him with a different player as well. So a lot for us to try to deal with, but all of that once again depends on our budget. Would be nice to end off the season with a win here. Richarlison, they're looking to end off his spell at Fenerbahçe with a hat-trick, but not happening there. Or could it still happen? Szymański got tackled. There's a free kick for Antalyaspor. Cleared away. And that's full time. A 2-1 victory in our last game of the season. We give the fans something to cheer about. Of course, we are still the league champions, so let's not let that loss against Galatasaray and elimination from the cup, and of course us not being able to do the cup double, let's not let that be a downer on what has been a fantastic season and a fantastic achievement. Player of the season revealed here, and it's going to be Yusuf En-Nesyri, who in the end was the top goal scorer in the league. He wins player of the season. That is a good thing for us, but it may also be a bad thing because now all eyes will be on him in the transfer window. Will we be able to keep the Moroccan striker, or will he be getting poached by one of the top sides in Europe? We will see. But it's been a good season. Now it's about celebrating, it's about reflecting, and it's about planning for next season, where we will be going again. We'll be trying to retain our league title. We'll be trying to make sure we win the cup this time. And as for the Champions League, one thing I'll say is I'm never happy just being involved. Yeah, I always want to be competitive. I always want to push some of the big boys, and you better believe we're going to get drawn against some of the top teams, bro. We're not in one of the top 5 leagues, so we're going to probably get an opponent from each of the top 5 leagues, and a very good opponent at that as well. So some big fixtures will be coming up next season in the Champions League nights under the lights. I cannot wait. If you have enjoyed this video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. I've been Quickie Brush, and I'll see you guys next time.